want to show you how to do an external modification to the Drift Innovation Stealth 2. By removing the two screws on the bottom side and then two screws that's underneath this back plate. So this kind of shows you where the two screws are underneath the back plate there. And I'll tell you quickly that once you open this thing up and try this mod, it will void your warranties. So do this part at your own risk. It's actually a very simple deal. Hardest part is soldering. I'll tell you, when I bought this thing, I thought it was an upgrade from the HD versions and had an external mic port, but didn't. Pretty crucial when doing motovlogging. So hopefully your motovloggers can still use this one and use this mod to help you out. When I get these four screws out, when we open this thing up, be very careful. There's two wires holding a speaker underneath there. So don't break those two off yet. I say yet, but we really shouldn't break them yet. Into here, we're just going to pull out this external battery. Again, it's also pretty small wires. Be careful with them. And here it kind of shows a view. We're looking for that internal microphone at this point. And with a pair of tweezers, we can just pull this out of there. This thing's just more or less stuck in there. It's not glued or anything. Here we just need your little wire clippers. Clip off that little microphone as close to the mic as you can. Leave as much of the wiring as you can leave on there. You can discard the microphone. Here I'm drilling a little hole where that internal microphone point was. Be careful drilling this in there. Don't go too far and hit the lens of the camera. We're going to need to drill this hole open enough to insert a pigtail. Now for the pigtail, I use the Insignia 3.5mm mini audio extension cable. Picked that thing up at Best Buy. I cut it down a little bit, and you'll see these three wires, red, white, and one that has no insulation, your grounding. This is a stereo microphone. Since this piece is mono, it's not going to matter. So we'll just take the red and white wires, we'll show you, and just connect those together. Inserting a little pigtail inside there. I'm just kind of showing you a little closer here in a moment where this red and white wire, again, it's for your left and right side of your speakers, for your stereo speaker microphone. Your wiring there for the grounded side is actually wired through there, so you have to separate all them out. Here I'm just soldering my red and white from the stereos line into the red side of that microphone. And we'll be soldering the ungrounded side from your pigtail onto the black wire of the other microphone. Now I'm just applying some liquid electrical tape. Just use my soldering tip, dip it in the little jar, and spread it around. It's a lot easier than trying to use the brush that come in it. Make sure you cover all exposed wiring in there. Don't want anything to short out. Again, this stuff dries pretty quick, so once you get that on there, you can pretty much continue on with working without having to wait for just a moment. And I'm going to take one of these nylon wire ties, or zip ties as I normally call them, and the little pigtail I put in, I'm going to put a loop in it, and then zip tie that loop in there fairly loosely, but once you open it up and look in it, you'll understand what that's doing. It's going to help hold that in there into a little, I don't know, a little place in there between the lens and where the battery mounts. But again, once you get that opened up, you'll understand what I'm meaning by that. I'm going to use a second wire tie, put this on the inside to the pigtail, and I'm going to tighten this one as tight as I can around there, so I don't want any slippage on that. That's going to prevent your pigtail from being pulled out if it gets tugged on it anyway, so we don't want to pull it back out. Then that little pigtail will just kind of be tucked into a little space between the lens and where the battery mounted part is. I didn't show it a while ago, but I took the speaker out of the back side of the mounting bracket. It's a little bit easier to work with. There's a little thing there that says to Wi-Fi. I've got underneath my battery. Had to kind of work with that a little bit to get the battery back in properly, but no big deal. Just be gentle. Reinsert the speaker into the back plate. And that's pretty much it, gentlemen. Place that back in, put your 4 screws in, you pretty much will be done. And there's a little pigtail. So I hope this helped you out.